Okay, so we want to talk a bit about rust removal. It's one of the topics. I sent out an email asking everybody for their favorite method of rust removal. Do you want to call it the presentation then?
Boot me there.
So I did a bit of a presentation so that we'll post this on the website. And so this is it basically. So flip to the next slide. That's not rust.
It's working.
All right, so rust is one of the biggest threats when it comes to your equipment, to your power tools. Specifically the cast iron tools. I mean, they're very susceptible to rust in humidity and in water. And you can see by the jointer that's up here, this was actually downstairs in one of the spare rooms that that water was flowing through. And so between the water and the exposure to water, it's really been rusted up. So we're going to use this as an example tonight. But rust not only reduces its efficiency, but it also it forces the user or you to choose costly maintenance in order to get it repaired. And so we're going to show you a way to kind of do this in a step-by-step process. And so I'll kind of go through this as we're talking about it. So really what you want to do, what's the best place to move this, Chris?
Right in front there is good.
Is that good?
And then we'll grab it.
Can you see the actual cup here?
Okay, you want to grab that camera?
All right. Can you guys see that? And how good that is? Okay. So really what you want to do is you really want to first assess the damage that's currently on this unit. You want to see how bad it is. You want to see if there's some pitting. You want to understand exactly how much work is going to be required to clean this thing up. So once we do that, then we want to start to remove any accessories. So the original of this presentation was done for a table saw. So you want to remove any blades, you want to remove any guards. In this case, I'm not going to remove these guards. I'm going to leave them on here. But if you have to, take them off just to give yourself enough free room in order to clean this thing up. So you want to use mask, and you also want to use gloves. Because some of the stuff that you're going to use in order to take this stuff off is toxic. So you want to make sure you're in a well-ventilated room. You want to make sure that the area is clear and that you are wearing the protective gloves because it is going to get kind of bad on you. So then step 3, we're going to use, I didn't bring 400, but I brought 220 because that's all I had available. So you can use a couple things. You can use a power sander like this in order to get it off. You can do it by hand, and you can use these scouring pads, and these I had sitting around the house. I don't know if you guys have seen these before. I think Rubbermaid makes these. They're just basically a scouring pad, and you're just going to use these in order to scrub off this whole area. So we'll do it by hand first. And what didn't bring the mineral spirits. That's what I forgot to bring. So basically you want to use mineral spirits, or you want to use some of these cleaners. And I've had these in the past, and it's Bostik. So this is a table saw and tool surface sealant that we'll use later. And then this is the lubricant, and then this is also the lubricant that I'll use to take this off. So I'll use this tonight to take that off, which should work.
Keep moving too fast. Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, slow. Your cameramen are slow.
Yeah, sorry.
You want to grab that?
I'm not going to use this. I'm going to see how it comes off right now, just with the, Yeah, this ain't good. Yeah, I think we move to WD-40. That might be the best thing. Because you can also use WD-40. That works as well.
Rob?
Maybe that gel light I brought in?
Okay, we'll try that too. Let me just see how this LED works. Use the LED in here, so you can see how it's starting to work its way
You
in.
want to zoom in?
How about CLR?
You can use that too. Right, so this is really fitted in here. Chad, this might be a problem for you, but this is going to take. It's starting to come up. Try this one, see how this is. Well, it's all LED right now, it's working through. This is really, it's actually coming up though. And what I'll do, I'll use yellow users and after this.
Rob, you want to stand the other side of the machine? Stand the other side. Fantastic.
So just going to wipe this off, and you can tell right away. So that's just,
You on that?
see that?
You want to switch?
How's that? Can you see?
Switch? There you go.
So you can see what it's doing already. I'm going to use the stuff that Gio brought in. Is it this one?
No, the other one, the gel. That's a rust remover
No.
from Canadian Tire.
Okay, do that on the next section, Rob.
Yeah.
Behind it. Yeah, perfect.
Do I have to shake this, Gio?
You want to move just slightly to the...
Ooh.
That's lots. That kills rust right on the spot.
Do you rub it in or just?
Yeah. No, rub it in and, what was the name of that one? It's just a rust remover,
Kind of the automotive.
yeah.
You stay there. I'll get the rust remover. Okay. All right, you want to go back?
Well, this is working well too.
Really good on, on chrome, on bumpers or anything like that, any type of chrome. Kills rust right on instantly as soon as it touches it.
This really does stink though, holy cow.
Have you got your mask on?
Yeah.
Ventilated room?
Well ventilated area. Do you want me to blow on it?
This one?
Zoom in and again.
It's just called gel dust remover. You see that?
Yeah.
It's working hard, it's moving.
This is,
Go back to the other?
yeah. It's more than I signed up for. I thought it was going to be easy. It's really coming up well though. You can see how well it's coming up. Now that we've got check this one here.
Can you get close?
Yeah.
All right.
So most of this is pretty much, I mean, this is beautiful here. It's really done a nice job on cleaning this. I can do some more of this shit because I like it.
Careful, you know that. Yeah.
Thanks. You know what, I think it's $5.
No, just so this does an awesome job. So there's different products on the market. I'm just curious from you guys sitting there watching you do this, what do you guys use at home? Like who uses, is it, I mean, Jill brought this in, but what are you guys using? I'd like to know.
Cola, takes off rust out of anything.
Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola.
Mineral spirits, WD-40.
Well, that's what I forgot to bring in was mineral spirits. Unfortunately, I left it at home.
Coca-Cola,
I use a file for stuff.
What do you use?
A flat file.
Do you really?
Yeah, there's a lot of times with them birds growing on, when you get a table wrong.
Yeah.
Flat, straight down, flat up, vacuum all the crap, you got a whole heap of stuff, they're all off. And then goes down and stuff.
Those are just fine oil, really.
Yeah, fine, like
There you go.
So
That's
would you
good.
use the sandpaper afterwards?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of using the sandpaper just to kind of get whatever is left on here.
You should wet sand it with, like WC-40 or.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that. That's a good idea.
You need a detergent to get stuff that's running down inside.
Just be careful if you're mixing fluids
Yeah.
together that you may not get a caustic reaction because you think it's okay, but it's not. So be prepared for that. If you once you find one product you use it.
Stay consistent with it. So this is really come up well, but I think I like the idea of the WD-40. Kristen, pass me that, please.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know, wet sand? Just hand sand with that. Or just use a machine to.
So this is just kind of the finishing touch on this, guys. And this actually works really well. And this is getting the rest of that stuff that was firmly pitted in here. And that's just with WD-40. But this is 240 sandpaper though too. I really should be using something a little higher.
Right, it's double zero,
Double what?
steel wool.
Steel wool.
Yeah.
That's what I use, and I use it with kerosene,
Oh, okay.
Ah.
because then you don't have to take the kerosene off.
No smoking allowed.
I'm actually liking the sandpaper because this stuff that whatever's on here is really on here. So that just kind of shows you a few of the steps. And it's looking a whole lot better right now. Chad, don't put this back downstairs in that same room.
So there's that.
But you guys can see that though. I mean, that looks a whole lot better than when I started.
Can you pass it around?
Go ahead.
Comedians all is, eh? Yes.
If you put the paper towel there, you'll see the reflection.
You think?
Yes, absolutely, I just saw it.
Like that?
Yeah, you can see how nicely it came up.
Can you get, I can't see it behind me, so. Is that looking better? Can you move the camera over? Can you get closer with the camera to get a top of it?
Tough with that.
The wires long enough to go closer.
There you go.
Roll the machine over to the camera.
It's not that camera, it's on for.
How's that?
No, you're moving. You're good right there, Rob.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good.
just stay right there.
Does that work?
You
see
grab
it?
mine? Grab my shot.
There we go.
Huh?
So you can see how clean that is, and that really does clean that up well. So to just finish this off, then I'm going to use a little bit more WD. I'm just going to take off whatever that resin is on, or that material that's on, just to kind of clean it off. And again, you can use mineral spirits, you can use anything you want to get it off, but just give it a nice cleaning. And then when you're done, and you know the surface is clean, then what I do is I'll use a paste wax. And I think most of us have the min wax. So you can either use the min wax in order to keep it clean. They keep it, well, not clean, but keep it fresh. It'll help your piece move off as you're moving through. No?
Don't put your can on the iron.
Thank you.